out before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician, and if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh, I need to know. All I need to know.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Murray taking right to the air. He loses the football. And the Lions have recovered it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's a quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of
Big
14
gain,
yards.
14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
That's another.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, Murray. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to the air, Murray. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. He's hitting driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Murray on 3rd down. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Quick throw right side. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the turnover into a lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the
Here's
Vikings.
Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Number 87.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign for that run.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for second down.
Check. Go, Todd. 180.
Shotgun snap here to go. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Maverick, Ric Flair.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Given 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Hill, right side. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Murray here on first down. Caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Murray to throw. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the shotgun. Call. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. First down from the 42. From the gun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Lions 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Now Murray escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson.
The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Get him, get him. Hey, that's your man, that's your man. Go, slow, let's go. Cut. 180. Cut.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Goff to the air now. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Goff. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You
make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw. Goff. That's complete to Sloan. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
That's another Detroit Lions.
1st down, and they go right back to him. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Go. 180.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
180.
On 4th down, Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Detroit Lions.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
One more. Shit. What you got? Big Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
First and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Big Ace open. Hey, 2.
Throwing again, Murray. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Murray to throw here on third. That's caught for the first. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His third through the air this game. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Lions 14. Will Reichert to kick
Here's
off
Reichert
for the
set to
Vikings.
kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Lays out, what a catch! And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
15 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
180!
Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second down now. They need 7.
180! Value 1!
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. Well, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
20! Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. 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 What's up?
Desperation time here on 4th. Finds him over the middle. And this one has no shot. They're on it quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hey, switch! Switch! Big Ace! Hey, shit!
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Vikings.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the
I know the
play.
Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Another throw coming from Murray. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
35. Lions 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cut. 180.
Gone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Third and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now Kyler. Has a big splash to Addison. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Minnesota.
From the red zone on first. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Omaha.
Here's Kyler to throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain
Nice
of
to
8.
see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
6-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Omaha. Bush.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Vikings approaching win number 7 on the year. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's
for the
Reichert set to
Vikings.
kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
180, 14. Shell. What's that?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Big strike here to Williams. Into the red zone. He's at the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bates takes out the extra point. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Lions 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the
Fox
Lions.
now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
That's complete inside the 35. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. You're going to pass it here. It's a big strike to him. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming.
Man, I got this right. My head not in my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Haven't had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I was moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't like.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's not your birthday. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting it. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on do. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. What the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now Shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting it. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm my conception, rapping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of the weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. I'ma up my peace if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, through the lies they tie. Piper, warfare, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clean. Till I just feel in nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. I'm from the bottom, no treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seas over that beef.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?